But let's do it, man. Let's have some fun. Coming up next, we got a Lord of the Rings full case coming here for Chris G. As always, best of luck, my friend. Let's see what we can do here on the full case of Lord of the Rings coming our way. Let's hang out, have some fun, and enjoy this. Let's enjoy this. Haven't ripped a full case in quite a bit. I'm with you, man. It's up there. It's got to be up there as the best set ever. Between the themes, between the playable cards, between the artworks, everything about this set, the surge foils, the serialized rings. I think that there's very few things about this set that I don't like. And like I said, just one of the best sets that I've ever ripped in my life, dude. So awesome. Such an awesome set. That's what I'm saying. Just across the board, man. Across the board. And on top of that, I don't know if you've seen any set that's had more legs than this set. The secondary market's been performing so well for like 3 or 4 months. Since this set came out, it has not slowed down. And like I said, I've never seen anything like that, ever, out of any set of TCGs. Usually it starts to slow down after a couple weeks. All right, Chris, sounds good, sounds good. Let's get a bunch of them, man. Let's get a bunch of them. Let's do it. Give me a couple of seconds to get my tops cut off, then we're going to jump into these guys. And we're going to jump into these. Yeah, MH2, that's right. Yeah, MH2, okay. I don't remember that one entirely, though. How long did it take for the singles to start dropping for that? That was probably like 2 or 3 months, right? And then the fetch lane started dropping hard after a while for MH2, if I do recall correctly. Arcane Rising for Flesh and Blood. That was one of the ones that I missed out on, unfortunately. I still gotta rip some Arcane Rising. That one and Crucible of War. I gotta jump in for both of those. But yeah, MH2, that's why I love MH2 so much. The fetch lanes from MH2 were like 40 plus when the set first dropped. 40 plus. Every single one of those fetch lands. It was crazy. You could just pick up a set booster pack from Walmart and just go in. And absolutely go in. But here we go, Chris. Best of luck, man. Let's see what we can do on these. Let's see. Yeah, Evolving Skies is crazy too, man. Crazy. Oh, man. I was kind of upset that I missed out on that one. I live vicariously through my roommates and my brother for Evolving Skies. But here we go, Chris. Starting off with our first pack. Nice little Nazgul coming your way here. Decent hits on the Nazgul. Very, very nice. And a food token in the back to get us started. Yeah, it's still performing really well if I'm not mistaken, right? It's one of the more expensive Flesh and Blood sets. That's kind of why I put off picking up boxes, because of how expensive it is currently. 4th Aaron Golos that time. Prince Emma here, the Fair. And a Spiteful Banditry on the borderless foil coming our way on the Mythic. So that's our first Mythic, up to a Nazgul and a Spiteful Banditry so far. Like I said, guys, I really want to see one of those serialized rings one more time out of Lord of the Rings. Call of the Ring that time. One of the box artworks. Still love the way that looks. Like I said, from top to bottom, this set is just insane, guys. Insane. The artwork on all the boxes, the cards that you can pull, just a phenomenal set all around. And a Flame of Anur on the borderless foil. So back-to-back decent hits. Worth a couple of bucks on both of those. Worth a couple of bucks on both of those. Did just get another order in, guys. I'll check that out in a couple of seconds here. Give me a few seconds. Rider of Gondor that time on the ring slot coming your way here. Like I said, the artwork across every single one of these cards, dude. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. I love how the characters don't look exactly like the characters from the movies, too. A lot of them are themed after the characters from the books, which is pretty awesome, too. So the hobbits in this set look nothing like the hobbits from the movies. Nice little white tower coming our way here on the borderless non-foil. Decent hit there on the reprint. Golem on the showcase foil. And the food token foil in the back to close out. Alright, keeping it going here. Black Breath on the ring slot. Fiery Inscription with the one ring there. Looking absolutely gorgeous as it's falling through the lava there. The ring goes south. Mount Doom on the borderless non-foil for Chris. Frodo Sauron's Bane on the showcase foiled. Alright, we need our first big card here out of this first box. We need our first big card here, Chris. Orcish Medicine that time. Orcish Medicine. Poor Mary. Poor Mary. Full art on the plains. Isildur's Fateful Strike. Isildur's Fateful Strike. Yeah, I picked up a bundle of this set when it first came out, and I think it took me like 45 minutes to an hour just to rip the bundle, because I was going through and enjoying every single one of these artworks. Every single one of these artworks. Shadow of the Enemy that time on the showcase, and a Galadriel that time on the borderless foil to close out. It's just so much to look at across the entire set. Easterling Vanguard out of the ring slots. Full art on the forests. Corsairs of Umbar. Rivendell on the borderless. And Sting the Glinting Dagger to close out. What do you think the next big set's going to be for Magic? The next big crossover? Very curious to hear what you guys think. Ring Race that time. Nice little Isengard Saruman's Fortress that time on the borderless. Non-foil coming our way here. And that's going to be a Beside You Who Shelters All on the reprints coming our way. Very nice hits. So you got a Gandalf and an Isengard on that one there. 4 packs left coming our way. Come on, guys. Inherited Envelope out of the ring slots. Full art on the island. Boromir Gondor's Hope that time. With Gondor in the background there looking super sweet. And Saruman the White Hands. Saruman the White Hands on the borderless foil. Borderless foil. Yeah, it seems like they're really reaching for the crossovers with the roadmap from next year. We got the Fallouts. We got the Assassin's Creed. We've got the Doctor Who. So I'm curious to see what the next massive one's going to be and what they're going to do with that. Because it seems like that's the route that they've been going lately with all the different crossovers and stuff. Sauron the Dark Lord on the showcase. Mines of Moria on the borderless foil. 2 packs left on this first box. I wonder how well the crossovers next year are going to do too. Biggest one seems to be the Jurassic Park one. Yeah, Shelby, there's a Doctor Who collaboration coming next year. They're going to be Commander decks. Or excuse me, that's this year. What am I saying? That's the Commander decks from this year. There's going to be 4 different decks, 3 Doctor Who decks, and then 1 Doctor Who deck that features all the main villains from Doctor Who. Nice little Delighted Halfling on the borderless foil coming our way here. Decent hit on that. But yeah, I've seen quite a few people excited for that. The biggest one, though, like I said, seems to be the Jurassic Park. Quite a few people are really, really jacked up for that. Nice little Barrow Downs on the Bashuka Bog reprints coming our way here. And the, back-to-back hits. That's going to be a Delighted Halfling on the borderless non-foil. Let's see one more hit out of this pack. There it is. Mount Doom on the borderless foil. So 3 hits out of this pack here for Chris. We got a Mount Doom on the borderless foil, Barrow Downs, and a Delighted Halfling on the borderless as well. So 3 nice hits there. Solid way to close out that box. Yeah, the crossover between Jurassic Park and Ixalan's like the perfect mesh, in my opinion. That's the one that seems to be the best. Alright, which one of these is going to have the ring in here, guys? Which one of these is going to have the ring? Empty box, and here we go. Best of luck. No! I tried. Happy Sunday, Shelby. Happy Sunday. No worries about that. No worries about that. That's not your fault at all. That's not your fault at all. No worries. No need to apologize. We worked it out. We worked it out. Let me just get my tops cut off real quick, guys, and we'll jump right into it. Appreciate the patience here, guys. Shelby, I don't know what you got going on tomorrow, but they announced that Disney Springs is going to have Lorcana products. I don't know if you heard about that. Yeah, it was Caleb's fault. It was all Caleb's fault. He's literally not even in the States, but I blame Caleb. Literally not even in the state, but I blame Caleb. Poor Caleb, poor Caleb. Oh, man. Yeah, I think at 9 o'clock is when they said the product's going to be made available. 9 o'clock. Definitely worth jumping in. Give me a second here, guys. I'm cooking in here. Okay, maybe I'll have to pick up some product for everyone else then. I got you, Shelby. I got you. If I can find, if it's not a bloodbath and I can find anything, I'll let you know. I'll let you know on that. Full arts on the mountain to get us started. Nice little Mines of Moria. Yeah, probably. If I had to take a guess, there's probably not going to be very much left. But I got your back. I got your back. I'll hook it up. And a showcase Saruman many colors on the first pack here, guys. Nice little start on this first box with a mythic and 2 nice rares coming our way. Also, guys, if you haven't heard, Mitch, Caleb, Lane, and Hallie are all at a Collecticon Long Beach right now. If you guys are in the area or haven't checked out Instagram, I highly recommend doing so. Looks like it's a ton of fun. And like I said, if you guys are in the area, definitely recommend checking out their booth. Boromir Showcase that time. Storm of Saruman. And the Lost Owl Calling on the borderless foil. Yeah, I'll text him. I'll text him. As soon as I finish my stream, I'll let him know. I think he's going to be at the shop tonight, right? So I'll just talk to him. But I'm definitely down. That sounds like a blast. I think we got like 3 or 4 people going currently. So let's see what we can do. We could probably do some work at Disney Springs tomorrow. Picking up a bunch of different Lorcana products. Gandalf the Westward Voyager on the borderless foil coming your way here. Nice little hits. Nice little hits. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's going to be MSRP too. Which, like I said... just prepare yourself, because it's going to be anarchy. Full art on the islands. Nice little Elven Chorus coming our way here. Back-to-back hits with the Call of the Ring. Yeah, I got to pick up some of the booster boxes so I can start crafting some decks for Lorcana. I've only played the starter deck so far. This pack had like 2 mythics in it. 2 mythics and 2 decent rares. Green Dragon Inn, Storm of Saruman, Call of the Ring, and an Elven Chorus. So some decent value out of that one. It depends, Sean. It really depends. If it's just commander decks, I'm probably going to get 2 or 3 cases of the commander decks. I'll have one for my shelf on my personal collection. I'll have 1 case to play with, and then I'll just have 1 case to keep sealed. If it's a set, forget about it, man. I don't even know how to answer that question. If it's its own set, cases of that stuff. And I'll probably try to complete a master set as well. Of the Fallouts, if it has a whole set. Nazgul that time on the uncommon. Nice little Aragorn the Uniter. That's going to be the better of the Aragorns coming out of this set. There we go. As you said, it needs to heat up. There it is. There's going to be our first big hits out of the case. And that's going to be a borderless non-foil on the Orcish Bowmasters for Chris Chi. There we go, my friends. There we go. That's what you want to see. Let's keep that going now, too. Let's keep that going. So Nazgul, Aragorn, and Orcish Bowmasters. That's probably the best pack so far on this case. Probably the best pack so far. Dude, I cannot wait for the Fallout stuff, Sean. I cannot wait. That is going to be intense. Halfway point here on the second box, guys. Chris. This is why we love this stuff, guys. This is why we love this stuff. All right, I'm going to put that down for a second. I'm going to rest that nice and easy right there. So it's not going to be serialized and not going to be foiled. But we got a little something coming our way here. Nobody saw it, though. Nobody saw that. We're going to hold off on that one. Finish the pack. Nobody freak out. We're going to finish the pack first. Like you said, Chris. You needed something coming your way here. Aragorn in the showcase. Palantir is going to be our biggest hits, minus what we just got out of that ring slot right there. And let's check it out, guys. You ready for this? This stuff never gets old, guys. It just never gets old seeing these. And there it is, Chris. Another non-serialized ring coming your way. I think you've got like 4 of the dwarf rings. And that's going to be a non-serialized dwarf ring for Chris G. Dude, the Lord of the Rings stuff is just so much fun to rip. And that is a non-serialized ring on the dwarf ring for Chris G. Let's go, man. Let's go. Up to an Orcish Bowmasters and a dwarf ring on this case, and we still have 4 boxes left to go. Let's get a surge foil out of this too. Let's make it one of those god cases. My friends. Let's get that surge as well. Holy cow. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let me get this sleeved up real quick, and I'll toss it into a mag for you. Great start, though. Was kind of a little slow out of the first box, but we'll definitely take it. Yeah, so up to 4 of the elf rings, 7 of the humans, 1 serialized human, or excuse me, 4 of the dwarf rings, and 1 of the elf rings, as well. All right, most important part here, guys. Gotta stick with the card. I know JT's in here somewhere watching. There it is. Very, very nice coming your way, my friends. Very, very nice. On the dwarf ring, really, really solid hits. Chance met Elves out of the ring slot. Okay, so I think the ring slot's gonna be cash for the rest of the break. I've never seen 2 rings coming out of a single case. So now we're looking for surge foils and added value on this case here, guys. Sauron the Dark Lord coming our way. Like I said, up to Orcish Bowmasters and a non-serialized dwarf ring so far. Full art on the island. My boy, there he is, dude. The Feasting Hobbits. Holy cow. Gotta throw that in the background. That's such an important card. Such an important card to the lore of World of Warcraft. To the lore of Lord of the Rings here, excuse me. And another nice hit. Another nice hit. This card broke my brain when I saw it. It's gonna be the Extended Arts. Extended Arts. On the 1 ring coming your way here, Chris. Solid hits out of this box right here. Let's get that Surge Foil out of this box now. Really, really good box. You got the Orcish Bowmasters. 1 ring on the borderless non-foil. And the non-serialized ring too, out of this 1 box of Lord of the Rings. Holy cow. This thing is on fire right now, man. On fire. Protector of Gondor out of the ring slots. Full art on the Swamp. Bilbo the Birthday Celebrant on the borderless non-foil. Decent hit there. Minas Tirith on the borderless. And another Minas Tirith coming our way. So 2 Minas Tiriths and a Bilbo on that pack there. What Surge Foil have we not seen yet? I think the only one that we haven't seen is Pass of the Dead, off the top of my head. Out of the ones that I really want to see, too. So let's make it a Pass of the Dead Surge Foil on this box. Mirkwood Bats on the borderless. And Galadriel the Elven Queen on the borderless foil to close out that pack. Keeping it going here, guys. Keeping it going. Deceive the Messenger on the ring slots. Crown of Gondor on the borderless. Voracious Fellbeast once again. And Gandalf the Grey on the showcase foil. Last pack on this second box. We still got 4 more coming our way here. 4 more coming our way. Yeah, Gemstone Caverns would be awesome. Any of those cards that have the purples and the pinks in there look really, really nice in Surge Foiling. I'm dying to see what those look like. The Minas Morgul looks really awesome. That's one of my favorite Surge Foils that we pulled. Dude, the hits keep coming here, Chris. Hits keep coming. Was, like I said, started off a little slow, and now you're up to a 1 ring, Orcish Bowmasters, Balanced Tomb, borderless non-foil, and the non-serialized ring as well. Dude, you're on fire right now, Chris. This box is crazy. One of the better boxes that I've seen in a long time. Plus a Delighted Halfling borderless foil as well. Really, really solid hits. Really, really solid hits. We hit the Black Market Connection, Shelby, which is one of the bigger cards in the set. And then we also hit an Ancient Bronze Dragon, the Green Dragon, in base foiling. Very crazy box, though, so far, guys. This all came from the same box of Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth. 3 big-time cards, and the ring coming out of that. And the ring coming out of that. Yeah, just those 2 cards. Just those 2 cards. Pretty solid start here on the Lord of the Rings stuff, though. Empty box. Let me cut my tops off and we're going to jump right into it here, guys. Appreciate the patience. I heard. That's the dragon that we're looking for. That's a dragon that we're looking for. Heck yeah, that's an awesome pull. That card's really playable too. Pumping out a bunch of treasure tokens. It's just so good. Such a strong card. How did you like ripping Baldur's Gate, Shelby? Did you enjoy the theme of that set? That was actually one of my favorite sets from a couple of years ago. That one in the AFR. I love the themes. I love the showcase foils on there. The cards just look really, really nice coming out of that set. All right, we're into our packs here, guys. We're going to keep it going. We will keep it going. First pack of 12 coming our way here. Approaching that halfway points. Approaching that halfway points. Oh, it was a full art too. Nice. Very, very nice. I don't think I've ever pulled one of the Copper Dragons in full art. I don't think I've ever hit one of those. Nasty Ends. Shire on the borderless. Nothing too crazy on that first pack there for Chris. Oh, dude, the Displacer Kitten. I love the artwork on that. So adorable. So adorable. Such a good... That's another really good card too. Displacer Kitten. That one saw tons of play in Standard as well. Hey, Salad Fingers coming our way here. on the Rings of Bata here for Chris G. Nice little salad fingers coming your way on the Mythic. Nice hits, nice hits. One of the best artworks ever, guys. One of the best artworks. Especially if you hit that thing in Surge Foiling. Those fingers look crazy. Okay, so it was borderless. Borderless, got you. Revive the Shire. Full art's a few games. Full art's definitely a few games. I get them mixed up sometimes as well. Nazgul that time on the uncommon. So up to 2 Nazguls here. 2 Nazguls. Oh my god, bro. No way. I was about to answer your question here, Sean, but I just got cut off by a Surge Foil. Dude, back-to-back fire boxes, Chris. Holy cow. Like I said, why not, man? Let's get a Surge Foil too. And that's going to be a White Tower of Echelon on the Surge Foil for Chris G. Check that one out, dude. Check that one out. Insane, man. Insane. What a case. What a case. We still have 3 boxes left to go, guys. 3 boxes left to go. Onto a non-serialized ring and a Surge Foil. And a Surge Foil. Holy cow, dude. That is insane, man. Insane. That last inner sleeve. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let me get that one magged up as well, Chris. But like I said, you're on fire. That thing came out of nowhere. That thing came out of nowhere. I want to check the value on that one, too. We haven't hit this one yet. This is one of the Surge Foils that we have yet to hit. Last I checked on the Surge Foils, they were all starting to steadily go back up in value a little bit over time here. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I remember now. Robert, yes, Robert N. He picked up the graded card from last night on the giveaway. But dude, what a case, man. What a case. On fire, Chris. On fire. Let's see. I don't think we can hit a serialized ring now, to be honest. Now we're looking for the added value Surge Foil. Let's see. So not one of the more expensive Surge Foils, but right around $75. $65 to $75 on that Surge Foil here, guys. Like I said, some of them are definitely more expensive than others. But we'll definitely take the Surge Foil here. For sure, we'll take that. Right around $60 to $70 on that Surge Foil. Plus the non-serialized Dwarf Ring as well. Yeah, I just saw it, Chris. Just saw it. Not the craziest Surge Foil that we can hit. But like I said, still a Surge Foil. Still a Surge Foil. So we'll definitely take it. Let's see some Orcish Bowmasters. Some Nazgul. Some Great Henges. Let's see some Cavernous Souls now. Let's see that added value for the shop. Dunedain Blade that time on the ring slots. Let's see the added value, guys. Yes, like I said, some of them look definitely look a lot nicer than others. And this one has tons of Surge Foiling on it. Tons of Surge Foiling on it. Looks like the sunrise poking through the top there, guys. Beautiful, beautiful with the beams of sun rays. Mount Doom on the Mythic Borderless. And another Orcish Bowmaster. Like I said, let's see some steady value coming out of the end of this case. And starting off with an Orcish Bowmaster, we'll definitely take that. That's going to be a borderless foil on the Orcish Bowmaster coming your way here. Crazy, crazy. Like I said, there's so much steady value across this entire set. This rare right here costs just as much as a Surge Foil, pretty much. $45 to $50 on the Orcish Bowmaster. Just really good value across the entire set here, guys. Exactly. Let's get some rings. Let's get some Bowmasters. Let's get the added value to the for the shop now, Chris. Let's do it. Flowering White Tree of Gondor, Shire, and Gandalf the White on the borderless foil to close out. Dude, that one case that we had back in the day with like 8 or 9 rings, that was still the craziest thing that I've seen. That it had the 8 of the 1 rings in there. It just kept coming. Felt like there was 2 per box on that case. Showcase Aragorn. Nice little Flame of Anur coming our way here. And the showcase on the Smeagol. Showcase on the Smeagol. Stalwarts of Osgiliath on the ring slots. Full art on the mountain. Nice little Flame of Anur coming our way here. Morgul Lieutenants. And Legolas on the borderless foil. Yeah, very rarely have we had like a really bad case of Lord of the Rings. Very rarely. For the most part, it's been pretty decent. But like you said, we will have like that case every now and then that has the non-serialized ring plus a Surge Foil in it. And then we will occasionally have that master case, which is just absolutely insane. Which with each of the inner sleeves coming with something nice in there. Shards of Nasiel that time on the borderless mythic. And a Flame of a Nord, another decent pack coming your way with some more added value. Delighted Halflings are like 8 to 15 bucks last I checked. Have gone down a little bit, but still holding that steady value. This whole set in general has held so much value over the last 6 months, or 4 to 6 months, excuse me. Antidote Flame of the West on the Aragorn weapon coming your way. Back-to-back hits with the Bilbo's Ring. Gandalf the White. Witch King of Angmar that time on the borderless mythic coming your way. Another decent hit. And Eowyn the Shield Maiden. So 5 hits out of that pack. 5 hits out of that pack. 3 mythics and 2 rares. Chris, do you ever think they're going to do the Hobbit for Magic the Gathering? You ever think they're going to do a Hobbit crossover? Based on how this one went, I could see them, like I said, revisiting Lord of the Rings at some point. Obviously, we're going to get that second printing of collector's boxes later this year, but I could definitely see them revisiting it at a later date. Mines of Moria that time on the borderless foil, so 2 more hits. Eagles of the North out of the ring slots. Full art on the Forest. Taunt from the Rampart. Look at the Battle of Helm's Deep on that one there. One of my favorite artworks in the set. Into the Prancing Pony that time. On the Mythic Borderless. And a Last March of the End. So back-to-back Mythics coming out of that pack. You got an Into the Prancing Pony and a Last March of the Ends as well. One more pack on this box here, guys. You excited for Wednesday, the release of Star Wars Galaxy, Chris? You gonna be going in on any of that? Watcher in the Water on that one there, the Mythic. Did you pick up any of that for yourself yet, I should ask? Subjugate the Hobbits that time on the borderless. Balrog Durin's Bane. And Sackville Baggins. I'm excited to see what sketch cards and what autos come out of that. The only one that they've showed off so far is the Luke Skywalker and Mark Hamill auto. On to box number 4 here, guys. We got 2 more boxes after this. 2 more boxes after this. Empty box, and here we go. Got you, Chris. Got you. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Any idea on the timeline on when that's going to happen? Out of curiosity. What dates are you looking for that? Since you've secured the location already. No, man, the question I meant to ask was, have you already picked some of this up? I know you like to order product and you like to rip it on release day. That was where I meant, more so what I meant with the question. I was curious to see if you're going to be ripping any of it in general. Apologize for the miscommunication there, Chris. But that's what I meant. All right, here we go. 12 packs coming our way here, guys. 12 packs coming our way. Like I said, 3 more boxes left. Let's see if we can close out strong. Looking for the Great Henges. Looking for the rings. We'll take Cavern of Souls, stuff like that. Great Hall, the Citadel that time out of the ring slots. Got you, Chris. Got you. Okay. Mithril Coat that time. Nice little Lord of the Nazgul. One of the better commander cards out of the sets. On the borderless non-foil coming your way here. Sweet little hits. Sweet little hits. Gandalf the White on the borderless. Lost Isle Calling, and the food token in the back. Chris, do you think it's worth getting sketch cards graded? Do you think it's worth getting sketch cards graded? Easterling Vanguard that time out of the ring slots. Like I said, we've already pulled that non-serialized Dwarf Ring, so I do think that we're looking for the added value now out of this case. Rest in peace, the Knights of Dolan Roth that I just dropped. Poor guy. And Saruman the White Hands. Saruman the White Hands. Yeah, somebody asked me that question, and I didn't really know how to answer it. I'm not really too big into grading in general. And I didn't know if that was like something that people do. Other than like authenticating the auto, which you're already picking it up from top, so it should already be authenticated. I don't really see the point in grading sketch cards either, but I was curious to hear what your thoughts were. Sword of Rohan that time on the borderless mythic. Decent hit there. And a Faramir on the showcase foiled. Yeah, because from what I've seen, at any time that they grade a sketch card, it really doesn't add very much value to the sketch card itself, other than it's in a slab and it looks nice. Many Partings and Elrond, Master of Healing on the borderless foil. Elven Farsights out of the ring slots. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. In your opinion, what do you think is worth getting graded? From my experience, and like I said, I have very minimal grading experience, it seems like modern Pokemon's really the only decent modern trading card game to grade. Aside from like Weiss Schwarz and Final Fantasy, just because those grade so well. And other than that, I don't really feel like it's worth grading stuff. Unless it's vintage. Smite the Deathless on the ring slots. Full art on the Forest. But I definitely agree with that. I think that there's way too many cards being graded. That's why there's so many delays when you're trying to get stuff graded with CGC, PSA. Nice little Valley of Gorgoroth coming our way here on the Wasteland reprint. Borderless non-foil. And the food on the foil token coming our way. Keeping it going here, guys. Keeping it going. Second breakfast. Full art on the plains. Interesting. So that's actually news to me. That's actually news to me. So Weiss grades, that's what I've noticed from Weiss and Final Fantasy, is that it's really, really, I wouldn't say easy, because that's kind of like an unfair word, but it's very realistic to get black labels from Weiss Schwarz and Final Fantasy. But you're telling me that it's hard to move them, which is kind of like MetaZoo in that regard. The MetaZoo secondary market's not very liquid, so I could see that being a thing. I could definitely see that being a thing. Frodo Sauron's Bane that time. Grey Havens on the borderless. And Pippin on the showcase. Yeah, because unless you get a PSA 10, it basically is raw. It basically is raw. PSA 8 and 9s, it's almost worth just cracking them open for the card itself that's in there. I know a lot of LGSs like to do that. Alisar the Elfstone on the borderless non-foil coming our way here. And Flame of Anur on the borderless foil. Comics are really hard to grade as well. I don't think I've ever seen a perfect 10 comic book. 9.8 is like the best thing that you're going to get on a comic book. Swamp on the full arts. I haven't really liked the direction that comic books are going, to be fair. I feel like we've talked about this before too, with so many different reprints coming out of the comic book industry. Let me go back and grab that. My bad. Missed that fourth Arangolas. Nice little Mines of Moria coming your way too. Not the fourth Arangolas. Appreciate you on that, Chris. Borderless non-foil on the fourth Arangolas coming your way here. Keeping it going. Last two packs on this box. And we got two more boxes coming your way here, Chris. Two more boxes. Interesting. Like I said, I've never seen a perfect 10 comic book before. Never seen one. Tom Bombadil on the showcase. It's probably like very few comics. Yeah, like you just said, 1% of slabs. Yeah, so very, very few. Very, very few. I've actually never even seen 9/9s. 9/8 is the one that I see a ton of, Alex. 9/8s are the ones that I see a ton of. Andrew Flame of the West. Oh, dude, that's sick. What is the what's the 10 that you have, Chris? What comic book do you have in 10? All right, that's going to close out that box. We got two more boxes coming your way here. Two more boxes coming your way here, Chris. And we still have those box toppers at the end as well, guys. Box toppers coming our way at the end as well. So it's basically just like a black label. Dude, my dad has a Spider-Man comic book that I want him to get graded. Alex knows which one it is. I'm still learning comic books, kind of. Alex, you remember which comic it is that Dad has? That original Spider-Man comic that we're trying to get graded? And signed by Todd McFarlane. Spider-Man comics are always sick, man. They have some of the best covers from Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man is it, Chris? Which one? Just getting my tops cut off, and we're going to jump right into it here, guys. Very solid break, though, so far, guys. On 6 boxes, we're up to a couple of the Orcish Bowmasters. We're up to a Surge Foil, non-serialized ring. All right, here we go. Here we go. Box number 5 coming our way here, guys. Box number 5. Let's see what we can do on this. Best of luck, Chris. Best of luck. Yeah, I know it's that black and red one. That black and red one. Isn't this Spider-Man 300? Alex, off the top of my head, Spider-Man 300. Aragorn and Arwen wed that time on the borderless. Another Aragorn the Uniter coming your way here. Frodo on the showcase foiled. That's my seat. So many 9.5s. So what is 10 considered then? If 9.8 is gem mint, what is 10 considered? Perfect. Revive the Shire out of the ring slots. Full arts on the forests. Nice little mithril coat coming our way. Sauron on the showcase. All right, no worries, Chris, no worries. Yo, what? No way! What the heck? Oh my god, bro! What just happened? Yo, I didn't even know that was a thing! What just happened on this inner sealed case? Yo, Chris, is this even possible? What the heck am I looking at right now? There's no way that's a second Surge Foil out of the sealed case. There's no way that's a second Surge Foil out of this sealed case. Yo, what the heck, dude? That is a first of many, guys. That is the first time that's ever happened for me here on the Lord of the Rings stuff. Double Surge Foils. Double Surge Foils. Yeah, you know, the White Tower, that's like a $60 Surge Foil. Come on, we need another one. Let's make it another one. Shards of Narsil on the Surge Foil for Chris G, guys. Holy cow, out of nowhere. Totally not expecting to see that. And it's going to be a second Surge Foil for Chris G. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Why not? Why not? Let's make it another one. Let me get that into a mag real quick, guys. Let me get that one into a mag. Holy cow, though, guys. Holy cow. On fire, man. On fire. Woo. Okay. What a case, man. What a case. What a case. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Get this into a mag real quick. And we'll keep it going. We will keep it going. But, man, that's 2 Surge Foils. That's a non-serialized ring. Yo, what the heck? Let's get another ring. Let's get another ring. Why not, right? Let's make it 2 rings and 2 surges. This case is busted, dude. Busted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was mid-sentence, too. I forgot what I was even talking about. Literally forgot what I was even talking about. I didn't even know that was possible, man. Didn't even know that was possible. But that's 2 Surge Foils and 1 non-serialized ring out of this case so far, guys. Didn't even know that was a thing, like I said. Had no idea you could hit 2 Surge Foils out of a single case. Holy cow, holy cow. Keeping it going here, though, guys. Like I said, looking for the added value, but if we can get a second ring, why not? Let's make it 2. Let's make it 2 rings. Holy cow. Pippin's Bravery and Galadriel on the borderless foil. That's a first for me, Chris. That's definitely a first for me. I've never seen 2 Surge Foils coming out of a case, and that was a sealed case too, guys. That was a sealed case. Those were not loose boxes. Not loose boxes by any means. So all those came out of a sealed case, which is insane, guys. That's insane. Sauron, Lord of the Rings, and a couple nice hits out of that pack there. Nice, Chris. Nice. Dude, that shows you how big of a comic book collector you are, man. With the Spider-Man 300s. Tom Bombadil that time on the showcase. And that's going to close out that pack right there. Yeah, exactly. Let's make it 2 rings. Let's make it 2 rings. What the heck, man? Why not? Let's get 2 rings. No, I pulled another Surge Foil. Like I said, I've never seen that before, Shelby. Double Surge Foils out of Lord of the Rings. Double Surge Foils. That's the first time that I've ever seen that coming out of Lord of the Rings, guys. Never seen 2 Surge Foils from 1 sealed case. Pretty insane, pretty insane. Osgiliath the Fallen Capital on the Mythic. And Galadriel the Elven Queen on the borderless foiled Mythic as well. Yeah, insane, insane. Alex, do you have any pictures of the comic book? Can you drop it in Discord? Yeah, really, really solid rips. Really, really solid rips. Started off kind of slow. And like I said, really started to pick up on that single box that had the surge foil and the non-serialized ring. Since then, we've been pulling some fire, guys. Since then, the hits have been pretty consistent. Full art on the forest coming our way here. Shards of Narsil that time. I think we're up to 3 of the shards. 3 of the shards. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get the Lord of the Rings bingo here, guys. Let's get that Lord of the Rings bingo. Let's get a serialized ring, too. Let's just check everything off the list for this one inner sleeve, Chris. Let's just check it all off the list. Captain of Umbar out of the ring slot. Flowering of the White Tree. Decent hits. Dude, every time I see that card, it makes me laugh. I don't know why. Sharky Tyrant of the Shire. Such a funny name. Into the Prancing Pony that time. And A-Win on the borderless foil to close out. Yeah, I think we just have 1 ring so far. One of the 1 rings. Just up to 1, and it's a borderless non-foil. Yeah, insane. That would be insane. Insane. I still can't believe we had 2 surge foils. I kind of want to look up after this and see if anybody else has pulled 2 surge foils out of a single case before. That might be the first that I've ever seen that. So, Spiteful Banditry and a Minas Tirith coming our way. That might be the first time that I've ever seen anything like that. Definitely, like Chris said, and I said, the first time here that we've had 2 surges. Full art on the island. But I have seen some weird stuff with the Lord of the Rings, guys. I have seen some weird stuff. Chris, I don't know if you've ever seen this before. I had a sealed collector's box that had 11 packs in it instead of 12. 11 packs. That was a couple of streams ago. That one really threw me off, too. I actually had to go back and watch the stream for that to make sure that I didn't mess up on that, because I was losing my mind that time. Literally seeing 11 packs in a single collector's box. Nice, dude. This case has been on fire, man. On fire. That's going to be a Cavern of Souls on the borderless non-foil for Chris G. Very, very solid hits coming your way here, my friends. And we still have one more box on the rip, too. Dude, you are crushing it. Crushing it. Yeah, I remember that one. The missing box topper. That one I remember. I also remember the box topper that was jacked up, too. That used to happen as well. Lord of the Rings. Sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes. Sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes. All right, guys. 12 more packs coming our way here. 12 more packs. See if we can close out strong. Dude, those are the worst errors. Those are the worst errors. It's almost worth, like, reaching out to the company and being like, yo, what the heck happened with this? What the heck happened with this? Yeah, exactly, Stefan. Exactly. That's a huge downer. All right, guys. Our last booster box coming up here, guys. Last box. Still can't believe we hit 2 surges. It's wild. Okie doke. Here we go, Chris. Best of luck. Best of luck. Let's close out strong, my friends. Off to a great start. Off to a great start. With no autographs. Interesting. Yeah, that's always rough too, man, because as a local game store, you start to feel really bad about that. You start to feel really bad. Never want to see that. Nice little Nazgul coming our way. Another really good pack to get started. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. Just keep throwing cards. I just keep throwing cards back there. Aragorn the Uniter that time on the borderless non-foil. And another one. What I guess all the cards in the pack need to get sleeved up here. Double Aragorns, Boromir, Nazgul, Glandrings, and a Flowering Tree. Really good start to that box. Really, really good start to that box. Keeping it going here, though, guys. Keeping it going. Interesting. So you can get error cases that have more hits than you're supposed to get as well. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. The Gaffer coming our way here. Argonath, Pillar of the Kings. That's going to be a reprint on the Ozolith for Chris G. Another really solid card. Yeah, the Uniter's really good, man. Really good. And I'll show you why in a second. Give me 1 second here. So any card that has that can get procced by multiple different things. So anytime you cast a spell, this card's going to get procced multiple times. If you cast a dual aura colored spell, that card's going to get procced several times off of one card. So hyper playable and just really strong. It's also just one of the more popular characters in Lord of the Rings too. Minas Morgul that time on the borderless. Really solid hit there on the borderless non-foil. Minas Morgul coming our way. This case, dude, this case is really good. What did Fanatics do for that? Do you remember what they did? Out of curiosity, Delighted Halfling on the borderless. Gandalf the Grey on the showcase. Farmer that time on the ring slots. Full art on the plains. Andrew Flame of the West that time on the borderless non-foil. Minas Tirith on the borderless non-foil. And a Lost Isle Calling on the borderless foil. Yeah, hopefully they reimburse them with a brand new case. Oh my god. When did that happen, Stefan? I don't remember hearing about that. Holy cow. How to anger your entire community in one swift swoop. Minds of Moria that time on the borderless. And a Shadow on the Enemy on the borderless foil. So 4 nice hits coming your way here. 4 nice hits. Biggest one's going to be that Witch King. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a mistake. What a mistake. For a small local business, an $80,000 mistake is basically putting you under. 80K is a massive mistake. Mirkwood Bats and the Master Archer on the Legolas coming our way here. Last couple of packs here, guys. Last couple of packs. And then we also have the box toppers coming up. Nice mythic coming our way here. 3 rings for the Elven Kings. On the borderless non-foil for Chris G. Another really solid hit. Another really solid hit. Looking for more of the 1 rings, though. Oh, so they made a brand new pack to make up for that with the silver packs. Forge anew. I just called it. I said we needed a 1 ring, and we got an extended art. Extended arts on the 1 ring here for Chris G. Really solid hits. Yeah, still rocking it, man. Still rocking it. You got to check back in a couple of hours. I'll probably still be going too, my friends. Aragorn, King of Gondor on the borderless foil. But 4 hits out of that pack. We'll definitely take that 1 ring card coming our way. On the extended arts non-foil. Like I said, that's what we're looking for to close out this last box. Are those 1 rings, Great Henges, Cavern of Souls. We're looking for those bigger ticket cards to come out. Yes, we do. We still have that pinball machine in the shop. Yes, we do. Gotta come check it out. Gotta come check it out. One of my favorite pinball machines, too. I love the Mandalorian theme on that pinball machine. Forge anew that time on the borderless. Cavernhorn Dragon that time on the borderless non-foil. Really decent hit there. Worth like 15 to 20 bucks still. And Frodo the Sauron's Bane on showcase foil. It's a Mandalorian pinball machine. Mandalorian pinball machine. Last couple of packs here, guys. Nice little mithril coats. Sauron's Ransom. Gandalf. Buckleberry Fairy that time. That's like another $20 card coming our way here. We'll definitely take that on the borderless non-foil. And the Barad-dûr as well. Yeah, David, we got Mandalorian Pinball. Like I said, it's one of my favorite pinball machines. I love the theme. The mini games in that pinball machine are pretty awesome, too. Really fun one. The music's just so good for that pinball machine, man. Music is just so good. All right, Chris, last pack on the sealed case. Lord of the Nazgul on the commander card. Flame of Anur on the borderless. And Legolas on the showcase foil to close out. Really solid case, though. We still got our box toppers coming up here. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure. I'm not super familiar with the pinball machines. All right, into our box toppers, Chris. Best of luck. Let's see some steady value coming out of these. First one is going to be Golden Halls of Edoras on the borderless foil for Chris G. Starting off with a nice one. Out of these, we're looking for Great Henges, Cavern of Souls, Balin's Tombs. I can't resist, man. I can't resist. Green Dragons in that time on the borderless foil coming your way. So Green Dragon in and a Golden Halls of Edoras. Potentially. I'm not too sure about that. Not too sure about that. I know we have the top on that as well. Helm's Deep that time on the borderless mythic non-foil, or excuse me, mythic foil coming your way. So nice 3 hits on the first of 3 box toppers. Still looking for our first big one though. Still looking for our first big one. What's going on, Tyler? What's going on? Doubling up on the Green Dragon Inns on the borderless foil. So 2 Green Dragon Inns, a Helm's Deep, and a Golden Halls of Edoras so far. Come on. Fangorn Forest. That's actually a pretty decent one. This one's actually going up in value due to the theme and due to being one of the more playable ones as well. So we'll definitely take the Fangorn Forest on the borderless foil. Let's close out with a big one now, Chris. Close out with one more big one. Last box topper here, Chris. And that's going to be a Red Horn Pass on the borderless foil. Not what you wanted to see on the last one. But like I said, you picked up that Fangorn Forest. And then, of course, your biggest hits as well. Check it out. Like I said, this is the first time that we've hit a case like this before. But you got Buckleberry Fairy, One Ring, Minas Morgul, Cavern of Souls, Orcish Bowmasters, Fallon Tomb, another One Ring, another Orcish Bowmasters, Shards of Narsil on the Surge foil, White Tower on the Surge foil, and a non-serialized ring on the Dwarf Ring on the last card there. But like I said, really, really solid case. First time I've ever seen 2 Surge foils come out of a single case. But once again, man, thank you, Chris. Thank you. That was a ton of fun, my friend. That was a ton of fun. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Definitely going to miss this stuff, man. Definitely going to miss this stuff. Lord of the Rings has just been so much fun over the last few months. Once again, guys, just going to get my area cleaned up real quick. And then I'm going to step away for a few moments, use the restroom real quick, grab some water, and we will keep it going. We do have one order up in the queue. One order up in the queue. Coming up next, guys, is going to be... Not for me, not for me. It was a singles order instead. But like I said, guys, gonna step away real quick, and I will be right back. I just gotta run to the restroom real quick, guys. Appreciate the patience. I will be right back. Thank you again, Chris. Thank you again. Appreciate you so much, Chris. That was a ton of fun.
Yes, the rumors are true. The One Ring has been pulled. In a far-off land called Kanata. Here's evidence of the goblin that pulled it. Yeah, but do not fret. You can still pull massive serialized cards and beautiful surge foils. Not to mention, you can bolster your deck with Orcish Bowmaster and the Party Tree. You can traverse the lands of Middle-earth, see historical locations like Minas Tirith, the Shire, Rivendell, and more. Get your hands on this brand new set, Lords of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, available while supplies last. Beautiful surge foils. Not to mention you can bolster your deck with powerful cards like the Orcish Bowmaster and the Party Tree.
Have you heard that Lord of the Rings Tales from Middle-earth is now available? This is one product that you're not going to want to miss out on. But don't take my word for it. Talk to our local dwarves, Hallandir and Torbjorn.
Lord of the Rings Door Chat said some massive serialized cards from the One of One to Gandalf the Grey. This set has it all. Be part of trading card game history. Check out Lords of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth.
Lord of the Rings!
Where is it? Where is it? The One Ring still hasn't been found. What? You haven't heard? There's a one of One Ring that still hasn't been pulled. Have you been living in Moria for the past 3 months? All of the forces of Middle-earth have gathered to find the One Ring to rule them all. And here are some of the greatest pulls thus far.
That's super nice, man. Nasty end foil. Wow, that's way nicer, Brian! The party tree! Foil borderless! Ho ho ho! Whoa! That is way better than foil! Oh my goodness! Surge foil party tree! Mark with bats. Wow! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Ancient tomb now!
How come he got
Surge
that? I got nothing in my
foil!
box. What the-
Big
Come
time
on!
card!
Oh, oh. Holy cow, guys. Do not drink a gallon and a half of water before you start streaming. Do not recommend that. Do not recommend that. But once again, guys, appreciate the patience. Appreciate the patience. Welcome back. Welcome back. We do have no wait time in the queue currently. If you guys are looking to get those orders through, I am dropping that link down in chat. And just a heads up, guys, just a heads up. We do have that giveaway going on today. It's going to be $150 break credit split between 3 people. So $50 each. And we're drawing those 3 names at the end of the stream today. If you guys want to jump in on that, any purchase of any product today of any value is going to buy you into that giveaway. And like I said, we're going to be drawing those names right around 6 p.m. tonight. Right around 6 p.m. Florida needs a dome. I'm with you. Florida definitely needs a dome. Around the whole city, around the whole state, around the whole state. Just one big dome to cover the whole state. To keep all the humidity and the heat out. Because it has been a crazy summer in terms of heat. Yeah, exactly. 115 is what it feels like outside currently. Bro, I can't even imagine, Tyler. I can't even imagine playing a tournament outside currently. It was flag football, right, Tyler? Flag football? Yeah, Timmy, you gotta come and check out the pinball machine that we have here. We have the additional top piece as well. Every other Mandalorian pinball machine that I've seen does not have that top piece, which is pretty sick. It adds a whole nother element to the game. I want to live somewhere north. I want to go somewhere north that has seasons. I grew up playing ice hockey, so I would love to have somewhere where the ponds freeze over, somewhere I can participate in some winter sports. Yeah, exactly. Just a giant igloo around the whole state. Yeah, man. When you play in the heat, the humidity and the heat has a whole nother level of impact on your body when you're playing sports. It just destroys you, man. Destroys you. Oh, I gotta check it out, man. I gotta check it out. Next place I'm going to visit is gonna be West Virginia. I'm super excited. I've never been there before. I know, Tyler. Wednesday, man. The next stream. We got Star Wars coming up on that next stream, dude. I cannot wait. Star Wars Galaxy 2023. No wait time in the queue here, guys. No wait time in the queue. That's what I'm saying, bro. Pond hockey just feels so different. Feels so different compared to like really, honestly, the way that I would describe it, it feels exactly like playing roller hockey on the street or street hockey in South Florida, but just way better in every aspect. Like I said, I wish I grew up somewhere where I could play some pond hockey, man. The games are always just so different when you play pond hockey. It's so much more casual and just way more fun. Yeah, the cold brings like a whole nother level of issues. You gotta shovel your driveway. You gotta wait for your your windshields to defrost after being frozen all night. But I just love the winter. I love the changes in seasons, seeing the trees change, seeing all the colors and stuff. I go back and forth. I'm sure after I've lived in a city that has winter and that has all that stuff that I described, I'm sure I would get tired of it after a while. But like I said, growing up playing hockey and all the winter sports and stuff, I would probably be outside the whole time. That's why I like for Christmas, I love visiting towards those northern states because of that. Christmas in South Florida and Central Florida feels just like it does every other time of the year. When you live in an apartment with heated underground parking. Wow, dude, that sounds intense. That sounds intense. That's basically what my sister did, Timmy. That's exactly what my sister did. She moved from Gainesville, Florida to Indiana. Seems like the right choice as well, too. Her and her family seem very happy up there. It's just such a different lifestyle. Once again, guys, no wait time in the queue here. No wait time in the queue. What's going on, Corey? What's going on? Yeah, we got a $150 giveaway tonight. $50 break credit to 3 people. We're going to be drawing 3 names at the end of the stream. 3 names at the end of the stream. Also, just a quick heads up, guys. Right around 6 p.m., I do have to step away to run that MetaZoo event tonight. So do